This is going to be a sight to see. Oh, first race to seeing this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 lights are going, and we're off. We've got everybody going now. We got the Mercedes getting a good start. Actually, good, that's an understatement. That is an amazing start. Holy. Keeping P1, and then we have everybody following. We've got Mutant still holding second, third. We got Paris going up from 5th, and Paris and Yaya going wheel to wheel, 3 wide back there. I think I saw. That was okay. So we got the 2 AlphaTauris and the McLaren. The McLaren sadly just taking everybody out. That was not cool. So so we got the 2 AlphaTauris and the McLaren positions from P10 coming up into P7 now from that crash, and somebody is off into the wall. That was not good. KM91, the person we thought was going to win, shunted it out into the wall. Now that was a bin if I've ever seen one. Holy. Well, jeez, only on lap 1 we've already had this. But KM most likely has lost some wing. He's running a little bit slow there. Coming up into P7 now from that crash, and seconds back must have had another incident. That is some extremely bad luck, just not feeling it. But however, Doctor is gaining those positions back and going for an overtake. Will he make it past the AlphaTauri that is blocking him? Can he make it past? No, not yet. He's got the position. He's not that far behind. He's only a 300th the back. But I think with a little bit of maneuvering, I reckon we could see a good maneuver here from Doctor. Started out here for Doctor, running 45 seconds into the lap, and yeah, I think only 2 cats is setting a new fast lap. A 135.915. That is amazing. However, Rooster has left the session. So, however, we got Doctor taking the overtake on the AlphaTauri, and a little bit squirmish on the outtake of that hairpin there. But coming into the final, we got the Racing Point heading that one a little bit wide, and so did the last Ferrari. That Marco hit that one a little wide, and I think it was all came down to Trix kind of blocking him a little bit there. Heading up, we've got Yaya, the Haas. So it's a bit of a Haas sandwich here for Haas and only 2 cats. He's a little bit squished there in between 2 Haas, but we got Paris in the AlphaTauri behind him. Doctor coming up from P11. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I did say it may have been just a fluke that he managed it, but coming up from P10 to P5, he's pulled out a couple good moves, especially in the AlphaTauri earlier today. I think Doctor might be the one to watch on this, but not an easy one to handle. But, however, the Alfa Romeo coming up the inside, that move was amazing. Now taking the spot off of Jay going into P7. Lobster, he did set, he went a little bit of a drift through there. KM is in P15 now in the pits, probably getting a new wing after that shunt in on lap 1. That was KM91 is kind of out of the session for now. I think Doctor might have to take the P1 from him, but with Doctor being the faster of them. Doctor shunting into the back of Yaya, boosting Yaya a little bit, but also getting some wing damage there. It's not what you want. Not what you want at all. Just wasn't fast enough on that brake pedal there. But going down the field now. Let's check up on KM91. He's catching up to the Red Bull. The Red Bull overtaking the McLaren with some heavy internet issues, and the McLaren just McLaren is out of the race. Definitely, that was not an easy crash to swallow. But we see Roof start shunting into the wall, and he is out. So the Mercedes KM91 with a bit of a faster pace over the Red Bull in front here. Are we going to see an overtake coming? Oh, he's sent it a little wide. Probably could have held on to the. However, the Red Bull's making a little bit of mistakes here with the pressure. Almost a collision there, almost. But we got KM91 heading it up pretty smoothly down and into the back straight with the slipstream and taking over P12, just ripping it from Red Bull's back. Catch up some time jumping on the softs, just some fresh softs there, and that's all we've got. Mutant's gone up one position, so is only 2 cats since the start of the race. Yaya's gone up 2, and Paris has gone up 2. Now, the most that we've seen gone up so far is Doctor going up 9 positions. That was amazing. So hopefully he can catch up to Paris, but it's yet to be determined on whether he'll catch him. So going into it now, we are going to see Dupanta going down 2 positions. It's kind of a sad one. Dupanta did have a good speed set on him, but just couldn't keep up with the pace. Yaya and Paris and Doctor just had an overtake. That was nice. So Doctor now up 10 positions. Paris only up 1. We got Ace is up 5. We've got Marco, who is up 3. Nicola is up 7. That is a good one. Nicola started back in P16, which was a little bit sad to see coming from a Mercedes. However, he is up 7 positions now. Doctor going up into P3 as well. I completely missed that. Now up 11 positions. This is amazing. Coming back. Oh my god. Coming back from P14 to coming back up into P3 now. That is a spectacle to behold. Now, this is what? And Nicola's pitting. Okay. So we're going to see some hards possibly going on from Nicola. Let's see. What are we going to get from Nicola here? So Nicola coming into the Mercedes and putting on some softs. Okay. Trying to get some positions back, I see. Oh. That's 7 out penalties. Okay. For a second I was like, somebody's reaction times aren't the greatest right now, but here we are with Yaya, the Haas driver, having a fight with the Alfa Romeo behind. However, the Alfa Romeo seems to be lapped there, which is Nicholas. But is going to be feeling it, and still not going in the pits, but Lobster's definitely feeling the pressure of using old tires. We might see Trix go into the pits now with 10 lap mediums. We might see it. Let's see. Will we get it? Yes, it's going in the pits, and let's see how well the pit times are here for Trix. Going a little bit slow into the pit limiter, but nonetheless, going to lose a position now to KM91, and going in, getting new tires on, and going away very quickly, only losing a position to KM91 and Marco Lacco. But there's still a little bit going for him. He could possibly make it up now, being on the fresh hards. The fresh mediums, I should say. We could see some close racing here. Nicholas and Paris are very close racing right now. Oh, Yaya is extremely close right now to the, I believe that is the Toro Rosso in front there. Extremely close, going for the catch up there. Possible that we could see an overtake in a minute. Will we see it with the slipstream? Oh, wheel to wheel racing, getting close there. Almost pit movered there, but could have been a collision very easily. Grabbing the DRS and getting the slipstream. If the Haas wheel to wheel, and the Haas takes over P6, but then the Toro Rosso gets it back again. But Toro Rosso going into recovery mode, Haas getting it back, taking the inside line, and that is the end of that. However, Toro Rosso coming back for more. Oh my god, the wheel-to-wheel racing we got here. Toro Rosso taking it back. This is so exciting. Oh my god. Now the Haas just has to, Yaya just has to try and get that one back. We could possibly see this, but the Toro Rosso does have a penalty. So if the Haas can kind of stick within the 3 seconds there, we could see the Haas getting 6th position. We've got Ace in 8th, it's 14 seconds back, so the Haas doesn't really have to worry too much about rivals coming up behind, but just focus on trying to get past the Panther and holding that position. That's the biggest thing. You can make as many overtakes as you want, but you've got to hold those positions. That's what matters in the long run. So we'll see what Haas can do here, but KM91's getting extremely close and just overtook yet again. KM91 showing the skill that they have and gaining the position on Ace there. So that was extremely skilled by KM. If we go have a look at DePanta, we can see now that here we'll chuck it on that. Alright, and so we can see now that DePanta is still holding on pretty well, and I'm extremely sad for Nicholas. That was extremely bad luck. Just T1, somebody tried being a hero, and let's just say it didn't work. So yeah, Nicholas kind of got the short end of the straw, a little bit of damage, had to pit, and yeah, obviously that just got Nicholas lapped, sadly. So Nicholas just having some fun now. It's just racing for fun. So Nicholas will just be trying to maybe get the fastest lap. But as we can see, going on to the softs. But yeah, it's extremely disheartening when things like that happen to you. But you keep your spirits up. We check up on Doctor. We haven't checked up on in a while, and Doctor seems to be holding strong, about to lap Nicholas. Yet again, back to Nicholas again. But yeah. So we're gonna see Trix. Okay, I thought Trix may have gone in the pits, but not yet. Suffering mode, probably not for a little bit. Lobster on 19 lap old tires, so this is it's an interesting race. I probably wouldn't have run 19 lap old. Like, so coming into the last or second last lap here, and probably not too much longer left here for the race. It has been an interesting one. An hour 39 we've been going for, but all for Doctor to pull back from second last and from 14th and coming up into first. KM dropped to second last, I believe. Yeah, second last. Dropped to second last and brought back up into 8th. So I'd have to say driver of the day probably goes to Doctor or KM. And I'd like to say a runner-up is Nicholas, even though Nicholas has been double lapped. Sorry, not double lapped, has been lapped. I would just like to give it because the fact that he hasn't given up, he hasn't shunted into the wall because of it, but has just decided to just race. He just still race for the fun of it. So I guess that's why we're all here at the end of the day. As much of a competition as it is, we'd love to see some racing, but we got the white flag up, and it looks like Doctor and Mutant are pretty close. Oh, sorry, no, that's Nicholas there, behind the Ferrari up in front. But a good sight to see from Doctor is the win. So definitely we'll have to congratulate him on the Discord. But I'd like to say a big thank you to the league for having me on and hosting this. But coming down into the last corner of the race, we can see Doctor going across the line with a checkered flag. Good job, Doctor, setting a new fast lap as well with a 1:33. We're getting checkered flags for everybody here. It's a nice sight for everybody to see. Good luck, good job, Doctor. Good job to everybody that raced, and Nicholas, better luck next time, my guy. That was really unfortunate, but yeah, this was the extreme.